welcome to another video. It is Sunday morning, October 13th, and I've decided at the very last minute last night when I was sitting around that I'm going to take a ride this morning to Grand Isle, Louisiana. I'm running very late this morning at 6 a.m. I wanted to be up for 4:30, but I hit the alarm clock, and when you're going fishing solo, nobody's counting on you, so I laid back down, just for 5 minutes, and next thing you know, it was an hour later. But hey, at least I didn't sleep till 8 o'clock. But I wanted to do one more fishing trip. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm somebody, and I know not everybody agrees with this, but hey, that's life. But I fish in the summer and hunt in the winter. And we really don't have a winter down here, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm a seasonal sport kind of person, I guess. So I guess you could kind of say I fish in the spring, summer, somewhat fall, because fall here is, it was 80-something degrees yesterday. It's 62 degrees this morning, 63 degrees this morning. It was supposed to be lower than that. I don't know what happened. I guess I need to keep an eye on the weather. But anyway, what I'm getting at is, looking at my schedule, this will probably be the last opportunity I have to fish today. Next weekend, I got something going on with work. Weekend after that, I have something going on. Then the weekend after that, I'll be in Missouri hunting. Then after that, I'll be hunting in Mississippi. So this is probably my last weekend to go hunting. So I'm fishing. So I have no idea what is in store for me. I have not seen any fishing reports in Grand Isle. I am not really familiar with Grand Isle, so I don't know, what the winds like right now versus the temperatures right now. We've had some fronts come through. We had that hurricane that went through to Florida, so I don't know if it pushed water up anywhere. I have no idea what the conditions are in Grand Isle right now. But you know what they say, bad day fishing is better than any day at work. So instead of me sitting around doing honeydews, which I'm gonna have to do anyway when I get home, I figured, what the hell, why not take a ride to Grand Isle, see what's going on, change the bait up a little bit. I actually brought a bucket this time to try to buy some live bait. So I might try some live bait. I might go to that beach that we saw in the last video, if you saw that. And then, of course, I brought my ham radio because I'm planning on doing some POTA, for those who have followed that in the previous videos. And depending on how much I do and how much fishing content I have, I'll either split these videos up between ham and POTA, between fishing and ham, or keep them together. I don't know yet. So, yep. A lot of things going on. A lot of things going on with work. A lot of things going on with crypto. My crypto channel just hit 20,000 subscribers. I had a big live. I do lives every Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time, at least for right now, and on the crypto channel. And as a celebration for 20,000, we gave over $100 worth of crypto away. So that was pretty cool. And a lot of stuff going on. A lot of projects about to go to mainnet, which means they'll start paying out, which pays us hopefully for our efforts of all the work we've been putting in for a while. We hope we have a bull run coming up soon. I think the bull run's going to start kind of after the election. Hopefully, either way, you're getting a new president. Hopefully it's the president we want, not the president that's anti-crypto. Between that and rates going down, I think that's going to start a bull market, which I hope will help all of our crypto go up. I'm hoping I can invest a lot more into this channel and also my other channel. I have a new computer that's being built at the house. It's been so far almost an 9-month build. I've been buying parts. I'm trying to make this a very mega super build computer. It's got top of the line processor, basically top of the line processor, i9 processor, Wi-Fi 7 motherboard, the new DDR5 RAM in it, and AIO cooler. The fans alone, what I paid for fans on this new computer, Lee & Lee LCD fans and stuff, it was absolutely crazy. So I don't know. All I need now is a video card. I got somebody who wants to let me borrow a video card, but my point is, that will help me start producing a lot better content. I'm also hoping to buy a decent camera for this upcoming hunting season. I'm planning on doing a lot of hunting content this year. Going to Missouri like I normally do. I'm actually going a little bit longer than I did. I think last year I went 4 days or something like that. I think I'm going 5 or 6 days this time. So I'm hoping to buy a better camera. Last year, the camera footage was, I borrowed a buddy's old GoPro, and it really, and look, he let me borrow it. I can't say nothing, but it was something that he had when he was messing with stuff years ago, and it was like a GoPro 2 or 3, and the content, well, it was horrible. And it was 4 or 5 days of hunting with just seeing a couple of deer, but nothing was harvested. So I didn't even finish producing it and put it out there. I know I have a cooking video on tap for y'all that I need to get finished, and it's been sitting in my box for a while now, but I've been so busy with the crypto stuff that I haven't had a chance to finish it. So we got that going on, but hopefully, like I said, hopefully with this crypto going up, if it goes up sooner than later, I can get I don't know if I want another GoPro, one of the new higher end GoPros, or if I want to get an actual small kind of camera for the hunting content. That's something I got to carry in and out the woods and stuff like that. I just don't know if I want to do all that. So I don't know, we'll see. Either way, I'm trying to invest a little bit more into this channel. A lot of people, my other crypto channel, wanted these kind of videos. They haven't really taken off. And yeah, we're on the same road. If y'all saw the video last time we went to Grand Isle fishing, I'm recording in the same spot that I was before when I was recording this, and we were getting eaten up by these bumps in this, even though it's a state highway. It's horrible. But anyway, you know, a lot of people wanted these type of videos. I had to separate the channels because my other channel wasn't really taking off. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Now that I did separate those two channels, like I said, the other channel's got 20,000 subscribers. This one's got 30, 31, 32. I don't know. Just need to put a little bit of advertising in them. And, you know, I know my videos on the outdoor channel side like this is nowhere as professional as the other ones, but kind of like my crypto channel. Y'all know it's not really overly produced. Y'all know it's real. Y'all know I'm not faking anything. It's about as real as it gets. So, you know, it's something for me to, one more thing to keep on top of. But all right, so we'll get down to Grand Isle in about an hour and a half, and we'll see what happens. Shrimp. Starting off right, I didn't even get a chance to get the camera set up yet. Nice speckled trout. Remember that curve I told you about in the last video with all the corks and everything stuck on it? There it is. All right, so this time we actually stopped and got some live shrimp. So we just caught that one speckled trout before I can even have a chance to get the camera set up. It was my first time fishing here, so I didn't want to set anything up yet. And of course I catch the fish. They got them big culverts right here that we talked about last time. And what, my cork wasn't sitting here long before all hell broke loose. So we'll see if it happens again. I don't know why I didn't remember, but mosquitoes are killing me. You think I remember some off by now, but you know, as my wife says, I'm a tad hard-headed. Apparently these guys I don't know what they were looking for. These guys parked right here for 10 minutes, caught 3 nice speckled trout, got back in their truck and left. So I don't know. I don't know if they're sneaking from work or something, but we're gonna try this side out. Got another one. That was a nice one. I don't know how I missed it, but I'm gonna have to hook this. I'm gonna have to hook this shrimp a little different. All right, here we go. We're gonna try again. Saw how quick that was? Yeah. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I didn't even have a chance to close the bail of my reel, and he hit that one, and I missed it. Little rat red, kind of what we caught last week. I'm gonna make sure I throw him over on the other side of the street so we don't have to go play with him no more. Let me make sure this is not too bad. Heavy catching. I'm happy with that. So he's gonna go back on this side. Look at a big jellyfish. Something small. See that little, all the mullet just got scared away by something. Must have something underneath there. So that's something small playing with. Might be a little needlefish or something. I don't know what that is. I see something down there trying to play with it. Something got the head, or got the tail. Y'all can see that. Yeah, something got the tail. All right, so instead of feeding the small fish all the live shrimp, we're gonna switch back to our voodoo shrimp and see what happens with that. Apparently I'm tangled up. You know, we caught our 2 redfish last week on voodoo shrimp, so we know they work. We'll have to see what happens. Mosquitoes will tear me up. Tell you another thing, I'm about to bring some crab nets out here because I see a bunch of crabs just along the shore right here. You can tie some chicken neck or turkey neck to a string and pull them in, and let them hook onto the meat, and then you just sit there and let them slowly pull them in, and then you just scoop them up with the scoop net. All right, we're gonna switch to the matrix shad. That's what somebody told me about the last time I was here. So I'm like, hell, why not? See what happens. With this being a plastic, we're gonna have to move this one a little bit more. Back to live shrimp. That experiment's over with. Oh, I think that's something very small, very small. That's something small. That's like a little needlefish or something. That was a good one. Ooh. I I'm just gonna keep casting up and down this shoreline because I can see fish all up and down the shoreline with my glasses on. Big fish. So I don't know what's going on. All right, baby trout. That's just a white trout. So white trout, you can keep these. I'm pretty sure there's no limit on them. I don't really want to mess with them, but this is a white trout. No specks, no dots, no nothing. We threw him back on the other side so that he don't mess with our bait no more, in case that was one of them. All right, we're gonna try 1 or 2 more casts here, and after that we're gonna move because it definitely turned off right here. I don't know what's going on. Yep, it's time to move. No more feeding needlefish. All right, so if you remember my first video I did down here when I was just cruising around, scoping everything out, this is where that guy caught that big red fish. You can see these culverts, where these culverts come out. So I'm gonna try it out. You know, one thing about trying a new area like this, I'm not used to Grand Isle. This is my second time ever fishing it. All my friends fish from boats. So I don't know if there's only certain tides you can fish down here, because it seems like, you know, by the time I leave my house at 5:30, by the time I pick up bait and get out here, it's 7:30, 8 o'clock. I fish for an hour, and then I see everybody leaving. The fact that there's nobody at this spot kind of worries me. So I don't know if just I'm fishing too late or something. I gotta start coming out here later. Normally when you fish with live shrimp, you're gonna catch whatever is in the water. And the fact that I'm not catching kind of makes me wonder. So we'll throw this bait out a couple times, see what happens. If not, we wrap it up and try it again another day. But we had something that bit on it pretty good. It wasn't needlefish. I don't know if it was something smaller or what. It tore up the bottom part of the shrimp, but we're gonna try again. Oh man, I missed it. Not paying attention. Looking at all the bait fish around me, jumping around and stuff. I don't know if I even got shrimp anymore. I think I need some new different hooks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check my bait. Another
white trout. All right, we gotta see if we can catch his cousin, the speckled trout. That's what we're here for. All right, we're getting into them now. Speckled trout, not the size we need. Need to go a little bit bigger than that. Yep. Hey, I'm happy to be catching. Happy to be catching. Okay, y'all ever want to do YouTube videos? That's the problem. The problem is you're so worried about making sure that the shot and everything's in the shot, you can't watch when the cork goes down. Whew, man. Hey, a little bit of excitement at least. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can outsmart him since I'm just donating live shrimp to him and I only have a few left. I'm gonna go back to my my whatever voodoo shrimp, whatever this is. We'll see if we can trick him. Ooh, that was something big. I don't know if y'all caught that on video. That was something big. Another redfish. Well, one day we'll catch a redfish over 16 inches or whatever it's supposed to be now, 18 inches. I got it marked. But he inhaled this one. But hey, voodoo shrimp did it. I didn't lose a live shrimp, so that's quality. Yeah, little red, got 3 spots on the side. Come back some other time when he a little bit bigger. All right, just because I'm superstitious or something, I don't know. Since the voodoo kept catching the small ones, we're gonna swap back to this Mark 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever this is bait. I guess I should figure out exactly what it is so I can give him props, but mark something. We'll figure out, we'll see if this can do anything. Oh, that was big. That was big. That's that big. There's a big one right there, and I cannot get it. He sucked the whole thing down. Tell you what, it's just crazy how quick the bite just turns on and off. Caught 3 or 4 fish in a row, and then you come down and you can't get a bite. Hey, got another crab right here. They got some crabs down here. I'm about to bring some crab stuff next time. Maybe my son can do that while I'm fishing, or I can crab while he's fishing or something. Missed that one. I hate to say it, but this Mark, whatever this is, 5, 6, 7, whatever, Mark 7 shrimp, doesn't get nowhere near the bites that Voodoo does. They're nothing close to what a live shrimp does. I got a couple of live shrimp left to get later in the day, so I might just switch to live shrimp and get them over with. Put them out there misery. Switch to a Deadly Dudley plastic cockahoo minnow with chartreuse tail, because back in the day, they used to do very well. And the store was almost out of them, which is normally a good sign that people are buying them. But I told you, these fish just turned off. All right, so here's the experiment. We've tried 2 different kinds of fake shrimp, plastic cockahoo, nothing caught, nothing got a nibble. Now we're going back to live shrimp, barely alive, life support shrimp. And we'll see what happens. I got a feeling I know what's gonna happen. We're gonna keep getting these little bites and they're gonna suck all that shrimp out, and that's gonna be it. Well, that shows you the experiment. White trout on shrimp. Hey, we caught something. All right, so we threw him back on the other side of the road so he doesn't steal ours again. And we'll see if we can get something out this little cut right here. Been seeing some movement back there. I didn't get nothing with the plastic, but we just saw what happens when you switch from plastic back to live shrimp. So let's see what happens. Oh, that feels a lot better. Oh, maybe not. It felt good at first. Now he's just coming up along with the program. Let's see what happens. And we got ourselves another white trout. Hey, we're having fun catching, right? That's what it's about. That's what the fun's about, right? All right, so Mr. White Trout's going back in. I wear gloves for white trout. I find it more slimy. The scales come off a lot easier and just make an absolute mess. So for white trout, I wear gloves. And I guess for the camera, I'll throw him back in there. And he swims off to take some more shrimp. All right, so we got 2 shrimp left to sacrifice to the white trout. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'd like to catch at least one decent red. I know they're in here. They've told me they've caught them in here. So let's see what happens. Ooh, that was quick. I might have lost my bait that quick. Whatever it was small. All right, we're down to our last and final shrimp. I bought 25 of them because I didn't know what was going to be going on. I didn't want to buy too much, and I didn't want them all dying on me, which most of them died anyway because I don't have a actual real bait bucket. So we'll sacrifice our last shrimp here, and I might throw some top water just to see what happens. But just try and see this last shrimp, see what happens. And that's it. That was a good bite too. But I'm gonna tell you, when I used to fish a place called Delacroix years ago, we used to fish almost every weekend. You had to count to 3 when that cork went under. If you tried to set that hook too fast, you pulled it out of its mouth. So it'd go under. You could count 1, 2, 3, and then pull. Out here, you can't even count to 1. So I'm a just throw for giggles. I'm throwing my voodoo shrimp back out there, and I just want to see what happens with it. So we still got a big fish right here flashing around. I can see it. Then I just had a fish hit my cork. So I'm gonna try 1 or 2 more times and see what happens. All right, I'm bored. So I'm gonna try old school Top Dog Junior. See if we can get some top water action going. I doubt it, but I'm not ready to call it yet, so we'll see what happens. All right, last cast. I didn't think this was gonna do anything because I haven't really been seeing anybody playing with top water. I'm just out of bait. And we saw that other shrimp was not really doing anything. So this is just me wasting time at this point. I'd love this at least one time to get some kind of top water action where y'all can see some kind of fish hit this thing, because it makes some great video. But it's very rare I get anything that hits top water. I guess the conditions have to be right, or you have to know what color bait to use. All right, well, that's it for today. You know, I've had better fishing trips. I've had way worse fishing trips. We caught some fish, able to get outside, enjoy the weather this morning. It's now 87 degrees in October, so it got a little warm. So we ran out of shrimp at the right time. Talked to some other guys. They just caught white trout the entire time. Some people that were fishing kind of that same area, so it wasn't just me doing it. Hey, it's more than I caught in my last trip down here. Still kind of learning the area. You know, next time I know I need to get more live shrimp. We just need to get back with somebody on a boat or something like that. Get out away from the road, I think. That's probably part of it. But I'm telling you, I didn't see hardly any boats out here fishing. Normally you see boats early in the morning going in and out. You see boats in between the marshes and stuff. I didn't see hardly any boats. At the marina where we picked up bait and stuff from, I normally would see boats hanging out after, parked at the marina, cleaning fish. And you had one guy who was cleaning fish that was out there just now. I went and picked up lunch, and I gave him my one speckled trout that I had caught earlier. My one keeper. I wasn't going home to clean one fish. It wasn't worth the mess. So gave it to him. He was grateful for it. He even offered to clean it for me and give me some of his, but I'm not doing that. I don't need all that. So
hey, that's it. This is probably gonna be my last fishing trip, I would think. You know, I might have a weekend open in October before I leave. I don't know yet. You know, I gotta watch my expenses this time of year because I got so much going on. Hunting trip going to Missouri for a week. It costs a little bit. So, you know, when I come down here, you gotta pay for different things. You gotta pay for fuel. You gotta pay for bait. You gotta pay for food for yourself. If I need more hooks, I need more leaders and stuff because I realized I didn't have any more. So all that stuff costs money, and I don't know if I'm really gonna buy that just for one more fishing trip. But hey, I'm back into this fishing rhythm. It's been years since I've been fishing. So now that, you know, between the page, this YouTube page and stuff, I'm happy to be fishing again, getting back in that swing of those things. Hopefully I can get my son to come with me. I think he's allergic to waking up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, but yet he's got to do it for hunting season. So I don't know what he's going to do for that. But you know how teenagers are, 17, 18 years old, playing, you know, Xbox or talking to your friends all night or whatever, and then, you know, he's going to bed when I'm waking up. But hey, like I said, we caught a red, you know, little small redfish, keeper speckled trout, smaller speckled trout, a couple of white trout. Hey, it's pretty good. You know, it could be better, but I know when people are supposed to have these fishing YouTube pages like this, they're supposed to be slamming them and limiting them out and doing all the stuff like that. But if any of y'all are from my crypto channel, y'all know I'm very real. I don't like to lie to y'all because I know that's how you lose your base. And hey, sometimes you fish and you skunk out. Sometimes you hunt and then you go skunk out. I'm going to Missouri next month. I've never killed where I'm hunting at. I see deer every year, but you bow hunting. And I always see deer 100 yards out, 120 yards out. So I always walk in on deer or walk out, no matter if I'm hunting in the mid-afternoon. The people say, oh, you're not supposed to be hunting in the morning at this time of year. The rut's on. You gotta be going into the woods at 10 a.m. and people are getting out and hunting from 10 to 2 and 10 to 3. And I did all that, and I always seem to bump deer. So hopefully this year, maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. But that's going to be it for this video. For those who watched it, I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll get some more better content on here. Ham radio was not really that great. I'm having something wrong with one of my the tuner on it. So I messed around with it for a little while, but I didn't even do a video on it. So you don't have to worry about seeing that on the channel. Other than that, y'all have a great day. See y'all later.